It's Fired Up Friday, and this isn't your average pep talk. This is the Bad Influence podcast. Yeah, the one they told you not to listen to. I'm Bjordan Banderas, and today we're setting your fears on fire, torching your excuses, and waking up the beast inside you. If you want to take control of your life, it starts right here. New drops every week. Let's burn the old version of you to the ground. So today, let me start with this. What if the reason you're stuck has nothing to do with talent and everything to do with your scattered desires? What if the only thing standing between you and your destiny isn't lack of opportunity, but the fact you keep feeding 50 distractions instead of starving them for one obsession? Greatness isn't built by juggling. It's built by cutting the bullshit and bleeding for what actually matters. It's true. I have learned this. So all of this is based on my own life, my own experiences. And I've seen a lot of people making the same mistakes that I used to make. That's why I want to talk about this. Your desires are not all equal. Some of them build you, some of them bury you. But here's the trap. They all feel urgent. Scrolling, comparing, over-planning, trying to do everything and impress everyone. Those desires whisper like they matter. But really? They're starving the only one that actually does. It's true. I used to chase everything. One week, I wanted to be an entrepreneur. The next, a speaker. The next, a writer. Sometimes I wanted all three at the same damn time. But chasing everything meant catching nothing. I was busy. I looked productive. But inside, I was dying from lack of direction. And again, I see a lot of people do the exact same thing. So let me hit you with something. Urgency and necessity are not the same. Urgency screams. Necessity waits. Urgency is the email, the fire, the notification, the dopamine hit. Necessity is the quiet thing that will actually change your life if you gave it a damn chance. What's the loudest desire in your life right now? For me, it used to be validation, the need to be seen. But here's the truth. That desire buried me. Because when you're obsessed with being seen, you stop doing the kind of work that makes you unignorable. It's true. It is true. I used to say yes just because it looked good. Projects that stroked my ego, jobs that gave me titles, even dumb shit I bought just to look successful. But every time I did it, I was disappointing myself because I was feeding their applause instead of my evolution. How many of your desires are fueled by fear, not freedom? Mine were fear of letting go of people who couldn't grow with me. Fear of being broke, so I clung to the same paycheck. Fear dressed up as comfort. But freedom doesn't feel safe at first. It feels like loss, like dying. But the only thing dying is the version of you that was never going to make it anyway. That's a hard truth right there. Every desire has one of two roots. It either builds your future self or it soothes your broken present self. That Netflix binge you call self-care, soothe. That 5 a.m. routine you stick to even when nobody claps, build. Think about it. Look at your calendar. 90% of your time is probably spent on shit that won't matter a year from now. Meetings, scrolling, fake productivity. That's not movement, that's noise. And your calendar reveals your class. Oh, yes, it does. If you died tomorrow, what will your desires leave behind? A legacy or a graveyard of half-finished projects? Be honest. Will it be almost? Because mine used to be. Until I made a choice. I'd rather die empty than live half-ass. And that was a hard choice. Oh, let me tell you, it was hard. You don't need more dreams. You need one obsession, one fire that scorches everything else in its path, one thing you bleed for until the world has no choice but to respect it. Because scattered desires dilute you. A burning obsession defines you. Let that sink in. So picture this. You wake up one morning and you're already behind. So you scroll, you compare, you feel like you should be doing everything all at once. So you try. You build routines, read 5 books at once, sign up for 3 courses, chase 2 careers, start 7 half-finished projects, and still, you feel empty as hell, right? I've done this. So this is based on my experience. You've mistaken possibility for purpose, and it's killing you. This is the dizziness of freedom. You have too many options, and that's the thing. When you have too many options, you don't know which one to choose because you're gonna be like, oh, well, this one looks good, but what if I fail? So I'm gonna half-ass it, and then I'm gonna half-ass this other thing. And if this other one thing that I'm half-assing doesn't work, then I can go all in on this. But in the meantime, you keep finding other things that you want to do because you have that much freedom. You have too many options, too much pressure, too many what ifs. And instead of choosing, you stay stuck, pretending to explore, but really just avoiding commitment. Meanwhile, your life is leaking out one excuse at a time. That ache in your chest, that's your unlived life screaming. No one tells you that keeping your options open is just modern day cowardice dressed up as ambition. Alan Watts said it best. You can't get wet by the word water. And you've been mistaking talking, planning, manifesting for actually fucking doing. You call yourself multi-passionate, but deep down, you're just scared. Scared to choose, scared to suck. Scared to be seen giving one thing your whole chest and maybe failing. So instead, you scatter, you juggle, you stay busy. And you convince yourself that being everywhere means you're going somewhere, but you're not. You're running in circles, just like I used to. So I see it and I recognize the pattern. That's why I'm telling you all of this. Until one night, the silence hits different. You can't scroll past it. You can't drown it in busy work. It's just you and that gnawing question. What if I gave everything to one thing? One truth, one path, one obsession. You picture it, you feel it, and suddenly all the clutter dies. Not because you hate it, but because you're finally ready to live for something real. So you kill the noise, and the silence finally answers. It does. It answers. This is what they don't teach you. The modern day world, this modern society is drowning in options, but greatness is forged in elimination. Your ego wants more, but your destiny It's starving for less distractions, less excuses, less half-hearted dreams. One obsession, one path, one fire. I heard this quote a while back. I don't know who the author is, but it hit me in the right spot. And it goes like this. Anxiety is the dizziness of freedom. And I honestly think it's so true, because when you have too much freedom, too many options, you do get anxious because you don't know what to choose. You may think, oh my gosh, this is going to work, but then you see something else that is shinier. So you get the anxiety of not trying that one thing. So you half-ass one thing and try the other shinier thing, but you half-ass it as well. And then you get anxious. This is what used to happen to me. But obsession is the cure. I obsess with the podcast, in becoming better, in getting better, in talking better, in writing better, in being myself better, in being able to express myself. I have obsessed over that for years, and it's finally paying off. So if you feel scattered, stuck, overwhelmed, it's not because you don't have what it takes. It's because you haven't burned the alternatives. You are trying to date destiny while still hooking up with distractions. But freedom isn't found in keeping your options open. It's found in choosing one and going all the way in. Destiny doesn't reward dabblers. It crowns the obsessed. Because once you obsess with it, whatever that thing is, you're going to get good at it. You're going to demand greatness from it. And you're going to get so good that people are going to start to notice you. And then, the one thing that happens is that people start asking you, how did you do it? How did you turn around your life? How were you so broken and now you're a completely different person? That's what obsession does. And that's why you need to focus on the desires that build you. But at the end of the day, that choice is not mine. I can only choose for my life and for myself. You have to choose for you. Because at the end of the day, the choice is yours. And that's it for today. If you're still making excuses after this one, that's on you. But if you're ready to move, then burn the damn comfort zone down. And smash that subscribe button so you never miss the fire. Send this to someone who's one decision away from a full-blown comeback. This is the Bad Influence Podcast. Until next time, stay relentless, stay dangerous, and make them remember your name. Have a great day.